Hi everyone, my name is Yuri, and today's video let's talk about the Montpelier, but very much a Azur Montpelier in the World Warship. By the way, if you think about this, you pretty much most likely think about its equivalent, right? Yes, they're the same class, so yeah, here it goes. Okay, let's get some introduce offer right now, like usual.
お前、クリーブランド級は、あの対戦でのユニオンの最強軽順だ。姉貴にはもっと敬意を払ってもらうぞ。僕か？レンネル、オーガスタワン、あと何個か作戦に出た。まあまあかな。
Here it goes, pretty much. Okay, let's get to the ship right now because I'm pretty around my hair is really bad right now. It's pretty hurt. So, okay, if you think about it, it's like I'm type of the equivalent then. Pretty much the same thing, almost. They're actually kind of the same. They're also a little different. So, even though it is a equivalent in the premium version, but they're actually different since the real speed are actually 0.5 seconds a little slower. And everything else the same. There it goes. Yeah, everything else. Except the part when they release the ship. The radar range are 10 kilometer range instead of 9 kilometer range, and they nerfed to the 9 kilometer range. So yeah, that's pretty much a nerf instead of just buffing. Instead of just fixing, it's more of a nerf. Okay, armor rate out. Let's go for the ship now. Armor rate out, pretty much. Nose, 25mm protection. And all front nose, except the bottom nose, is 40mm protection. And then the hull. Deck over there is 27mm, and then the tail, 25, and then the side armor. Way over here is 25, and then you got the little beautiful Silla right here, protection by the 150-27. Here it goes. And then you got the 151mm on the bottom one. And then you got 25 on the bottom again. There we go. But where's the Citadel at? It's right over here. That's the entire Citadel. Yeah. It's pretty huge, right? Not really. So yeah, it's equivalent. Let's have a little small Citadel. It should be fine. So keep going. You're light cruiser. So yeah. Survivability 37k. By the way, I have the equipment over here right here, so you can compare to it. 69k right here. It's a little more than the equivalent, just a little bit. Trophy protection, they're pretty much the same thing. So yeah, everything's almost the same. So pretty much. Okay, artillery. They are 152mm guns. Remember, 2 in the front, 2 in the back. Triple gun turret. There are 6 in the back front, 6 in the back as a gun type. So yeah. By the way, fire rate. 7-second reload speed. By the way, they're different equivalent 6.5 second reload speed. So they're actually faster than the Montpelier. So yeah, everything else is exact same. Secondary range, gun range. So 15.6 kilometers of gun range. So here it goes. They're all the same thing. So with equivalent. So yeah, AP gun, HE gun, they're all the same. They're Mark 34. So yeah, HE will be their type. HE shell type and arm variation. They're also slow shell velocity types, so beware of it using the guns. So yeah, AP shell a little slower, HE also kind of slower. HE damage 2.2, the sound fire chance 12%, penetration 30. Seems pretty normal, right? Yes, pretty much for the standard cruiser. AP shell, same thing, 152mm, Mark 35 type, 3.2 damage. So yeah. And my eye hurts really bad right now too, so keep going. Anti-submarine system. You got 2 planes. And then maximum range, 7 kilometer range, 40-second recharge speed. Each plane attacking will mostly have 1 plane each attack. And each one plane has 3 depth charge. Damage 1.6, here it goes. Hit points 2k, here it goes. Pretty much all the same thing. Pretty much like the other anti-submarine planes right there. Keep going. A system. You have incredibly good AA. Even seem pretty much. Screw those carrier planes. There it goes. Pretty much. Yeah. Here we go. And let's go.
目障りだ。消えろ。
Pretty much. Okay, keep going. Okay, explosion. There are total 5 explosions per salvo. Here we go. 9% hit rate right there. And yeah, pretty much. They are actually really good AA system, so we can talk about it later when it's to the equipment. So yeah, full type AA. You got the long range, you got mid range, and you got close range too. They're all really good. So yeah, especially the close range with 300 damage right there. So yeah, pretty much this is really good AA. It's made in America. Oh yeah, very much right. Okay, speed, moving speed. 34 knots. So I mean 33 knots most likely. Yeah, because it's speed flag. So yeah, it's 33 knots. Yeah. And the turn circle 660. Not bad at all as a cruiser since it's a whole little smaller. So yeah, and it's also the main America and it's not bad. 5.6 second turning speed time is not bad at all. Actually, it's kind of good. So yeah. What do you compare? Destroyer? 2 second returning speed. Yeah, why not? Yeah. Keep going. Concealment. You actually kind of really have a good concealment with the 9.3 as a light cruiser. By the way, it's pretty much like the Atago, that's a heavy cruiser, so a little different. So yeah. Okay. Concealment is 9.3. They are also the same as equivalent. They have exactly the same concealment. So everything I talk about the Montpelier, they're pretty much the same as equivalent. It just have a 0.5 second little slower gun than the equivalent, and that's all. Since they have to balance it a little, so they're gonna have the same ship, right? That's a Rio. The Roma, yeah, they're the same thing, so. Okay! Equipment! Let's talk about the consumable! We already talked about the armor system type already. Consumable! Standard damage control party. We got a 60 second charging type and with 5 second addition time, same like the other cruiser type. And then, special thing is, you got the Hydro. You got a radar with a 9 kilometer range. It was 10 kilometer range and they nerfed it, so yeah. And then, you got a different AA. That's the downside, you do not access to the repair party, but you do access to all 3 that are actually usable. Well, different AA is default if there's a CV game. But actually, if it's CV game, you're gonna have a good AA with this thing. So it means, screw those plane down. Shoot those plane down. Yeah, screw those damn planes, so yeah. And then, since you have a radar, I mean you can radar them pretty kind of close, even though your consumers are 9.3, but actually it's good enough to radar them when they get close to you. Like, pretty much, yeah, you can radar them at any time. So, and you know, the consumer at least get high behind the island to get the radar up, and then get the radar up, and then make the thing you want to run away from the cap. So yeah, Hydro have you a little spotting the torpedo and with a close range combat, so it's pretty much on the destroyer, so with air smoke, so yeah, pretty much into radar, so yeah. Okay, upgrade! What your command rocket is secondary battery and an A system mod 1. Pretty much Azur mod 1. Well, even though you can go with the main battery, but I don't think about my main battery system getting knocked out too much, so I just go for artillery. Saying you want to go A system and secondary, get a little more survivability. If you don't know why they're not talking about secondary, because it's a light cruiser, so I'm not talking about anything. But as myself, of course, I'm using secondary build. So. Just kidding. Actually, yeah, I am using secondary build, but anything one slot of upgrade, and that's all. It won't get too much, right? Okay, second, engine robot protection. Just to making it clear, just having this is on is better to prevent your engine knocked out or still get knocked out just because you're a light cruiser. It makes your armor actually cannot feel hold too long on the engine system because of armor protection. So, and then third slot, you can go for main battery mod 2, secondary mod 1, A gun mod 1, and the aiming system mod 1. Either one is fine, but I'm not gonna recommend go for secondary mod 1, even though you already see me equipped it. So, do not take this unless you want to play the style like me. Otherwise, don't take it. Take the either aiming, A, or main battery mod 2. So, there you go. I warned you, so. Okay! Slot 4. Steering gear mod 1. Do not go for propulsion unless you want to camp at the island. Otherwise, steering gear is your best friend. You're always turning. You're always kiting. Here it goes. Since you don't have a repair party, it means you don't want to get hit too hard right there. So always move around the map is better. Also, since you want to turn faster, so you can get to the other side and then pretty much keep kiting over and over again, so enemy can't even hit you. Since you have a good speed and you have a good turn circle time, so yeah, with this thing, it's better. It makes you better. So here it goes. Slot 5. Concealment mod 1. Do not take anything else except the concealment. You want that concealment. You are a light cruiser. Without this concealment, your concealment range are going to 10.3 or higher. I think 10.5, pretty much. So take the concealment is better. Here it goes. Okay, Captain Bill. By the way, this is my Montpelier Bill. You can see my Montpelier right here. Look at it. Is it so cute? Yeah, by the way, my captain do have a unusable skill. Do not think about that things over there because there is one other captain because I only have one Montpelier build that are 21 points and that was supposed to be for a point battle. So There you go. Right? Okay. First, through the air, main battle travel speed. Since it's a light cruiser, you actually have a little slower turning speed of the turret. It's 15 seconds. Pretty much like 18 seconds as a base, very much. So yeah. Like 17 seconds more about. And then, gun feeder. You can use HT and you can also get AP at the same time. Pretty much switch between, depending on any broadside or not. These guns are actually made in America, and you do got those heavy AP shells too, a little bit. Even though they're small crap, but it's actually good enough to deal with stuff. So yeah, it hit hard. So yeah, second slot, second upgrade, consumable enchantment, radar timing, hydro timing. There you go. Make them more longer, more active. So yeah, even though they pretty much nerfed a little, but that was the other line, so the morning line, so it didn't really matter. This is good. Help you give it an extra few seconds of your radar and hydro. So yeah, and then adrenaline rush. Real speed, 80 damage, here it goes. And then, Superintendents. Get your extra charge with your Hydro, Radar, and DPA, here it goes. And then, Concealment Expert. Get your concealment to a maximum of 9.3, that's what we need for both of them. So yeah. And then, Radar Location. For the Radar, for the Hydro, here it goes. And just to make sure you know the opponent where they came from. So yeah, and then just in case any tries to sneak by behind you, so yeah. Now because there's some rain thing, so. And everything about what I'm doing this slot for it, and what I'm gonna do with it. Pretty much. Or you can go for the other one. Pretty much, this is what reduces your concealment, so that's the downside. But here, Demo Expert! Burn them. Or you can take down the main battle travel speed, and with this thing, you can go for something a little better. Or I mean, not that one. I mean, you can go for defense A, defense expert. So you're just making an aircraft carrier want to kill yourself more. There it goes. Or you can go for something a little more better, but I don't know how you're gonna play it. So there it goes. Well, that is all for today. That's how you're gonna build a ship, pretty much just throw this style. So yeah, there it goes. And yeah. And see you guys in the future. I'll make the next video, pretty much the UYGLZ the next one. So yeah, I'll give this ship a. Well, everything is pretty good except the repair part is on the downside. So I'll give this ship a 9 out of 10. Here it goes. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Me, Itachi, is out of you. And by the way, one more say before I get one more. Let's do one more.
勝利の感触悪くない。
Good night. Feels great. And have fun. I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, by the way, the horn. There it goes. Have fun. Me, is out of you. Yeah. That's a good old change.